at the house?
They ain't all rapping. I'm running around the current about Lamar Jackson.
James, what's it been looking like with the offense start this thing off this week?
Good offense, defense. I think the entire training camp is exciting. We're getting after it. We got to spend a lot, doing a lot of conditioning, making sure we're one of the best conditioned teams. And defensively is our mindset. But offensively, I like our spacing and things that we're doing. So day 2, or this is day 3 today.
You know, what's been different with the defense compared to how y'all wanted to play last year?
Just our principles. Our principles and actually details. I think last year was just a lot of player decision and decision making, but we didn't have the most vocal team. So I think here it's just like what you're supposed to be doing, and all you got to do is go out there and do it. So everybody's on the same page.
James, on Media Day, you placed a pretty strong emphasis on having a more defined idea of what you need to do this season with Russ and PG gone. Have you seen that play out already just in this training camp so far?
Yeah.
What is that?
I mean, I've seen both sides. I've seen where, I'm the primary, or it's 2 people that the ball goes through, and then I've been on the teams where there's 3 or 4 guys that you kind of want to get shots, So I think it just simplifies things, and make things easier, and I think for the teammate, for everybody around you, it simplifies it as well.
16 years in the NBA, just what are your thoughts on just the team this year, and what are you hoping to do this year?
Like I've said before on Media Day, get off to a really good start, and then just continue to build. Like a lot of people, quote unquote, experts don't really have nothing to say about us. So that's kind of our mindset, and we have in the back of our heads and things that we're approaching game by game.
You've been in the league for 16 years, obviously. How has your leadership, developed throughout all these years in the NBA?
So it's definitely grown, and even now, just having to be a lot more vocal. The work always shows, but having to communicate and help guys out, and be a coach on the court is very important, especially for this team.
What is your fondest memories of being in the Forum as a kid, and what is it like now to be playing in your own arena in
Inglewood? I never thought I'd see the day. Just growing up in LA, and the Inglewood was the Forum. It is the Forum, And so now just Steve Ballmer did, and his entire team, and building into it, it just gives Inglewood a lot more life. And even the development, the housing around there, the different things that they're building out there, it gives Inglewood some excitement. So hopefully we can add to that.
What was your good memories as a kid going to the Forum?
I really didn't go to the Forum. I was too young, but and I didn't have enough money to go to games and things like that. But Inglewood is the Forum. That's what people remember at, especially when the Lakers used to hoop there and things like that. So, I'm excited to be, on this journey and get to see Inglewood, not even Inglewood, but the entire city of LA evolve as a whole.
Hey James, you got some of the greatest handles in NBA history. What's one move in game you've never pulled off that you still want to try?
I did everything I wanted to do handle-wise, and if I didn't, I'm gonna do it. I can't think of one.
James, when you wanted to be traded here, you obviously coming to a team that was built to win a championship now.
Yep.
And when Paul and Russ left, did you feel a certain way? Were you bummed or anything like that? Because at this stage of your career, you certainly want to contend, right?
The last 4 years I've been so caught on and what people don't talk about is sacrificing the money, sacrificing the role, sacrificing all this to win a championship. Winning a championship is hard. It's very, very difficult. You got to be very, very talented. You got to stay healthy, and you got to just everything got to come into place. And it's very difficult. So, in my career, I don't have no regrets. I'm happy where I am. I'm excited, and I get to still hoop and have fun and get better and be a leader. So that's very, very valuable to me.
How have you been able to just adapt to the way that the NBA has been, from the time that you first started to now, even on the fast-paced offices and whatnot?
Say it again?
How have you adjusted to the style of the NBA?
I'm one of the people that the NBA had to adjust to. So, just being in here, being crafty, working on it, loving it.
Where do you feel like your shape is really good coming in this year's camp?
Yep.
You've always talked about, taking care of yourself in your career. Where are you at, weight-wise, number-wise?
Great. I'm on pace. Start of the season, I'm gonna be the best shape I've been in probably about 5, 6, 7 years. So I don't really want to talk. I just want to go out there and show it. I feel like I've been talking too much, but I think as a team, we just want to show it. We don't really want to do much talking.
Being out here in Hawaii, how helpful is that with building team chemistry and getting everyone gelling together?
That's very important. That's a good question. Very important, just because the earlier you get started, and we're for the most part a fairly new team. You know what I mean? So you got teams that's been together, especially their core, for 5, 6, 7 years. You see Boston; they've been together for a very long time, and they finally got their first championship. So team building and chemistry is very, very important. And for me, I think I wanted to do a training camp in Scottsdale, which we had a couple weeks ago, just to kind of get the guy hanging out, go to dinners and things like that. So this is very important. You're kind of away from your family. You get to just work out and then hang out, just chat and get to know each other, because that helps on the court as well. So this is a great camp for us.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.